Hello everybody, welcome to the channel Crossing the Spiritual Streams. My name's Tandra and we are doing our weekly Tarot Pick-a-Pile reading. And today's one is for May of 2022. I cannot believe we're already at May. This year is just flying by. It's crazy. But what we will do is we're going to go through and we're going to look and see what your May should be like, what kinds of energies you're going to run across, what kinds of situations you might have to deal with, other things that might happen, things like that. So that's what we're going to find out. And as usual, we have 3 different piles for you to choose from. We have pile 1 with the Citrine stone. We have pile 2 with the Amethyst stone. And pile 3 with the Carnellian stone. It is best to go with your gut instinct on choosing which pile would have the right answers and messages for you. We will be giving you some time to reflect on the piles, and when you've decided which one you want to go see, there is a timestamp in the description that leads you directly there. I would like to just take a quick moment just to invite you to our Patreon channel. If you've not signed up over there, you can sign up for as little as $1 a month. You get access to our daily messages from Spirit that we put out every day over there, as well as an exclusive monthly video. We are hoping to increase the exclusives on Patreon as time goes on. So hopefully, that would be a really good value for you if you decide you want to do that. We do put out videos every week on YouTube. Most of them are timeless. And then we also do one daily message from Spirit on Wednesdays on YouTube as well. So we have several hundred videos on the channel at the moment that you can check out. And there's bound to be some out there that would have some information for you guys. Okay? So we're going to give you some time to reflect, and then we'll see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your May of 2022 tarot reading. Find out what's going to happen during the month, what kind of resonances is going to happen, what kind of things you might be dealing with, situations that might crop up, some advice, that kind of thing. We have our Carnellian stone here, so that was the stone that you chose first. Or Citrine. I don't know why I said Carnellian. That's the last stone. This is Citrine. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay. Now, we've got your tarot cards and letterman cards and oracle decks, things like that we're going to look at to get your general energies. We also have, we've been doing this last few months, and I really like it, the mixed emoji deck to get an idea of what kind of emotions you might have during the month, or you might start out the month with, or a general overall feeling for the month, that kind of thing. And then we have your romance tarot, so we might delve a little bit more in depth into your romantic life during the month. We also will be doing your oracle spheres, so you can think of a yes or no question to get an answer to, and your angel numbers, in case the angels have anything specific they want to talk to you about or have you look into. And then also some people use them as lucky numbers for the month and that kind of thing. So, and we are going to do our charms as well to help clarify things. So we got a lot to look at today. So let's get started and see where we're at. First of all, let's do the mixed emojis. Let's see what kind of emotions you might be feeling during the month, what kinds of things. Ooh, we got determined. I like that. Determined's a good one. And let's see, this one right here. And frustrated. Okay. So it's kind of a mixed month. You've got, you're determined to do some things and to get things done and so forth, but some things are going to frustrate you. We'll probably find out a little bit more about that in the tarot decks here. Find out what might frustrate you or might make things a little harder for you during the month. So it's kind of a mixed bag month, it looks like. All right, let's take a look here and see what we've got. We've got the 5 of Wands. We got the Page of Swords. I'll move these down just a smidge because we have lots of cards and give us room here. We have the King of Cups. We got the Page of Cups. We got the Seven of Wands. Okay. We got the Fool card. The Six of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Three of Swords. Community, or the number 7 card. And the 19 Tower card. Now, in the Lenormand deck, the Tower card does not mean the same thing as it does in the Tarot deck. In the Tarot deck, the Tower, excuse me, usually means quick change, possible sudden things come tumbling down kind of energy. But in the Tower card for the Lenormand deck, it is more of a stable energy, more of dealing with bureaucracy and old time, things that are really set in concrete and just really kind of, like I said, old fashioned ideas, things like that. So that's kind of, the energy we got going there with that card. It's also the Six of Swords energy, which you had in another card. So I feel like you guys have been dealing with a lot of stuff, okay? I'm not sure how to put it other than just a lot of things have been thrown at you lately. There's been some petty fighting. There's been maybe, some people doing some things that really pierced your heart some, kind of made you feel betrayed, or like they weren't looking out for your best interest, they were harming you in some way that way. I get a lot of energy that you've been dealing with a lot of those kinds of things. This could deal with the bureaucracy or older establishment kind of thing with the Tower card here. Or it could just deal with just people in your life in general, your community, your co-workers, your bosses, your significant others, your parents, your children, all of those things. I just feel like there's been kind of a lot of just rocky seas going on here. A lot of things that haven't really totally put you down for the count or totally knocked you out and depressed you or things like that. Just things that kind of irritate you. That's the kind of energy we're getting with the frustrated. Is that you're going to have people all month that are just going to do things that are just going to irritate you. That you're going to feel like they're out against you, or that they don't quite get what you're doing, or they pick little petty fights, or they cause things to be more difficult than they should be, or they kind of want to slow you up during the month too. They kind of, I get that energy. But then the other energy I'm getting with your determinedness here is that you are determined to make something better of your life, no matter what kind of obstacles are being thrown in your way, no matter what kind of rocky seas there are, no matter what kind of petty fighting and backstabbing and these other things that might be going up, that you are determined to do something and make something in your life this month that you are happy about, and that you want to do it no matter what somebody says. If they say you're being foolish, or you're going out and you're don't know what you're doing, you don't care about that. You're going to go on and go with it anyway. You're going to go with what you feel like you should do, no matter how anybody else tries to stop you, no matter how anybody else makes it difficult for you, and so forth. So that's the kind of month you're going to have. It's a little bit, I guess it's kind of life, it's a little bit good, a little bit bad, a little bit frustrating, a little bit, happy kind of thing. So, but that's definitely the energy I'm getting during the month, is that you're going to be dealing with these kind of things, but that over it all, you're going to have a sense of determination that's going to keep you going, that's going to it's almost like I get what I'm seeing in my mind here to kind of get this out. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. I have not been able to shake this cold in over a month, and it's been frustrating. Okay. that there is a football game, and there's somebody who's got the football, and they are running with it, and they are going, and they are heading for that touchdown, and no matter who gets in their way, they leap over them, they, swerve around them, and they just keep going. That is the energy I'm getting for your month. Is that even though people, might block your way and might, obstacle, that you are determined to reach that goal line, and you're going to keep working at it until you get there. Okay? So that's actually good energy. That's something that, you'd want to see. You want that determination. You want to be able to get through things, because a lot of times when there's obstacles like that and we have to get around them, we appreciate what we end up with a lot more because we had to work harder to get it. So I actually kind of like that energy for you guys during the month. Let's go on and we'll look at your romance card specifically, see if we get anything in your romantic life. I still have not been able to get a deck for career that I like. I'm still working on maybe making my own. Because what's nice about this romantic tarot deck is all the cards have romantic kind of themes in the pictures and so forth. So you can use it specifically for romantic readings, or you can use it for other tarot readings. And that's the kind of deck I want to do or find or create for the career as well. So career and finances. All right, let's see what we've got. We got the Magician. Oh, and we've got the Four of Wands. Okay. And then the Knight of Coins. Okay, wow. This frustration, these obstacles, these other things that are going on for the month, for some of you, and this will resonate with you, I feel like some of you guys are getting married this month. And that may be some of the obstacles you're dealing with is, there's a lot of things, and you're determined you're going to get this done. Excuse me. Or you're preparing for a wedding, which makes sense, I guess. A lot of people get married in June. You could be preparing for a wedding all throughout May. That's very possible. But you're very, very determined to make this right, to make it perfect, to work it out. You have the Magician energy where, you're going for it. You're going for the gold kind of thing. And so a lot of what you're dealing with may be dealing with a romantic kind of relationship, or a wedding or an engagement party or getting together or that kind of thing. Or, there could be that energy for a few of you that, somebody may even be throwing out obstacles in that they don't want you to get married. Or you may be dealing with bureaucracy. You may be having trouble getting the marriage license, or things like that. Or you want a different type of ceremony and you're having trouble working that out. You're having trouble with authorities, and other things. There's a lot of that kind of thing going on this month. So if you guys are in that energy where you are engaged, or you are going to be working on a wedding coming up or something like that, then you'll know for sure that that resonated with you. For the rest of you, I don't really get much feeling one way or another for what your romantic life might be during the month. I think it's just going to be stable. I don't think any big ups or downs or upsets, although there could be a person in your life that causes some of the frustrations that you're going to have during the month. That's possible, but that's the energy I'm seeing, and that goes along very well with what we were talking about with the obstacles and the other things when you're planning for this. Well, let's take a look at your charms and oracle spheres and all that, and see what else we can find out. All right, so let's take a look at your charms. See what else we got going on for May of 2022. And don't forget about your question. We're going to do oracle spheres soon, so think of a yes or no question. Oof, lots of dice. Okay, we got 3, 3, and 6. And a 4. Okay. Well, 3s are very much of community energy. They're very much communication energy. They're also creative energy. I feel like you might be having to deal with a lot of those issues this month, where you're going to have to communicate a lot, or have trouble with communication, or be able to communicate with people. Also, creativity should be important to you this month. There might be some things that you're trying to create, or that you're trying to, make me kind of creative, and so forth. The 6, you had 6 of Swords twice, which was that moving forward energy, that moving on from any kind of problems and difficulties. And that's what the 6s represent. And you do have a 6 here as well. So I really feel like you guys are going to keep chugging right along this month and moving forward from any kind of, difficulties and strife and so forth. The 4 energy is really good as well. First of all, it's that possible creating a home that we talked about, or the celebratory or foundation kind of thing. So you had the 4 of Wands earlier, so that resonates with that really well. Let's see what else we've got here. Got a couple charms kind of hooked together. The beautiful ruby stone keeping it together. Alright, well, we've got Aquarius energy. These are hooked together, so we're going to leave that alone, I guess. They might mean something together here, because we've got the Star Kitty in the Aquarius energy, which means Aquarius also deals with communication and air and things like that, but it also is kind of the innovator of the zodiac. They want to create new technologies and new things like that. And it's interesting how you have the Star Kitty with it, because that's like kind of the opposite of science in some ways, in that it's more of an intuition based kind of energy. And so your intuition and your connection with spirit and tapping into other realms is going to help you with a lot of these creative ideas and pursuits that you're going to have this month. It's also Aquarius is a good communication, dealing with airwaves and that kind of thing. So you very much should be dealing a lot with communication this month, and have to communicate. That's just what you're gonna have to do. There's really no way around it for you. You're kind of stuck doing that. So I'm just gonna let you guys know that you have to spend a lot of time communicating, talking, trying to fix communications that break down, that kind of thing. Okay, what else do we have here? We have a D and an O, do. So this is definitely a do month. This is a month that you are determined to get things done and do things. That could be initials for you, or other words might come to mind when you see them. So go with that however you wish. You do have the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands, and then you have the watering can that goes with those really well. The 7 of Pentacles is a good nurturing, putting forth hard effort into, getting a result out of something. And then the 8 of Wands is swift movement, swift energy. It's also putting those ideas out into the universe. I do get the idea you will be running around kind of like a chicken with your head cut off all month. That's kind of the energy I'm getting as well, is that you just have so many ideas, so many things coming, so many things you're working on, so much that you're trying to get accomplished that you're just going to be kind of boom, 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 boom here all month. But you do have the watering can, so you are nurturing something. You are trying to bring something into fruition here. We do have the diamond that does show prosperity, or, diamond in the rough, so to speak, or that you should be pulling out, something very, beautiful and strong out of the earth, kind of thing. What's for you will not pass you by. So, if you're meant to get some really good things this month, you will. So don't worry about that. We also have the crab, the owl, and the butterfly. The crab, I keep thinking, first of all, it's symbol of Cancer, which is symbol of a home. So I do think you guys might be working on building your home, or your foundation for your home, your stability for your home. Like I said, you might be starting out a new life with somebody, you might be getting married, or whatever. And that really is an energy for this reading. It's really something that's coming through, is building up a home and a foundation. But also with the crab, I get the idea of that frustrations, crabbiness and, going, And then we have the owl, which is the wise, all-knowing sort of energy. And then we have the butterfly, which is transformational energy. So you are going to be transformed this month into um, something new and different and exciting. You're going to see how strong you are. You're going to see how you can get things accomplished. You're going to rely on your gut instinct for things. You're going to be able to dodge obstacles and so forth. And all of that energy is going to help you do that. You're going to have wisdom come to you and all that. So that's really good. All right. Let's look at your oracle spheres for the month. Ooh. This is where you think of a yes or no question that you would like to get an answer to. And then we have 4 stands, and you pick which stand you'd like to get your answer on, and that's what we'll do. So we have number 1, kind of the red plum color here. We have number 2, which is gold, number 3, which is green, and number 4, which is silver. So you decide which one you'd like to get your answer on, and we will go out and we'll do that. All right, number 1, red or plum, is a maybe. Number 2, gold, is a not now. Number 3, green, is another maybe. And number 4, silver, whoop, is a no. So we have a maybe, a not now, a maybe, and a no. So there's your oracle sphere answers. Now let's look at our angel numbers. There are 5 stands for these. There's the blue, the bronze, the purple, the green, and the silver. You pick 1 or more stands that you would like your angel number to appear on. And the angels will pick whichever numbers have some messages for you or some things that they would like to tell you or have you focus on for the month. All you have to do is type in angel number, whatever it is, out on the internet, and you will get answers as to what each number specifically resonates with and what their meanings are. We also have a couple of links in the description that will take you to websites that will do that for you. So, however you want to do that. All right. So, let's get your numbers for the month. We've got number 1, blue is 30. And number 2, bronze is, don't roll away. Okay, is 52. Number 3, purple, is 36. Number 4, green, is 22. And number 5, silver, is 24. So there are your angel numbers for the month. 30, 52, 36, 22, and 24. Thank you so much for being here and being part of the reading. We do put out videos every week on YouTube for you to check out. We also do a daily reading on Wednesdays on YouTube as well, so you can check those out. We have daily readings every day over on Patreon, and we also do an exclusive monthly video on Patreon on different accounts, different things as well. And you can sign up for as little as $1 a month, so there is a link in the description to go there if you'd like to do that. Alright guys, we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading on March of 2022. Those of you that chose the Amethyst stone here. And we're going to move out over here. We've got your tarot cards and Lehrman and oracle cards and things to find out about your month and energies and things that you might have going on. We've been doing these mixed emoji decks for the monthly readings, and I really like them. They give us an idea of what kind of energy you might be feeling for the month, or emotions, how your month might go that way, and so forth. So I really like that. We have our romance tarot here, so we're going to delve a little bit deeper into your romantic life for the month, possibly. and see what's going on there. We will be doing our charms as well to get a little bit more clarifiers or more information about your month. Then we'll do your oracle spheres, where you can think of a yes or no question that you'd like to get an answer to. And then we do our angel numbers as well to give them an opportunity to say something specific to you that they would like for you to look into or look at or pay more attention to. And also to give you an opportunity to maybe have some lucky numbers or other things like that for the month. All right, so let's get started here. Let's see what kind of May of 2022, I think I said 21 earlier, I'm not sure why, but May of 2022 that you might have. Ooh, scared. Okay. We're going to see what that's all about here in a minute. And patient. And one more for you guys for some reason. And determined. Okay. I've been just doing 2 cards, but for some reason I felt 3 was what you guys needed here. All right. So you're going to be scared, patient, and determined during the month. So we're going to look at our tarot cards and get a little bit more idea about when those emotions might happen, why they might happen, what might be triggering them, and so forth, okay? So we're going to take a look here and see what our cards are. We got the 8 of Wands. Okay. 2 of Cups. The Empress. The Sun card. The King of Wands. The Moon card. The 8 of Cups. Okay. The Sun card again. That's beautiful. And then we got the Queen of Cups. And we have the Deceit. And the 7 Snake card. Okay. Wow. A lot going on for you guys this month. A lot happening. Okay. One of the energies that I'm getting for the month, with the Deceit and the Snake card, and so forth, is that somebody in your life is probably going to do something against you or talk bad about you or be dishonest towards you or about you and so forth. That's not a very good thing to necessarily have happen. And you will have to deal with it during the month. I believe that's where the determined energy is coming from. I believe you're going to be determined to get past this energy, to move forward from it. You have so many other cards that show that, okay, so you have this issue, you have this problem, you have this person who's causing issues, you have this thing, and you are going to be determined to get past that this month. The patience part, that's a little bit more confusing. I believe that might be more of you need to have patience with yourself and patience that what you want to see happen will eventually get there. You just have to be patient to do so. Now, the scared part goes along with this because I really feel like this is going to be a scary prospect for you. You might decide to move on and go your own way. You might decide to start a new project or a new job or get a new person in your life, or in some way, shape, or form, you are going to be pushing forward very quickly. We have the 8 of Wands to show that. That's very quick movement. That's things happening very fast. And that will kind of give you a scary notion just because of things moving so quickly. Okay? There's going to be one point in the month where things are just going to turn and just move just like that. And you're kind of be like you're on a roller coaster and you're kind of on it for the ride. Okay? And that, can be kind of a scary emotion, but you are determined to get through any kind of problems or obstacles this month and move towards the sun. You have the sun card twice. You have the Queen and King of Cups. I believe you have the King. King of Wands, okay. You have the Eight of Cups. So you're very determined to finish things out this month. You're very determined to move things forward. You're very determined to, no matter what happens, you feel like you're going to continue moving forward with your life. You're going to continue to do the things that you want to do. You're going to continue to bring forth this life that you've been wanting, and that you're going to know you can have it no matter what. Like I said, setbacks, obstacles, or other people have hindered it in the past. Okay, so it's going to be kind of an up and down month for you. You're going to feel good about, I think, the freedom that you're going to have, the movement forward that you're going to take, the reaching for the sun, feeling contentment. You know, with the Eight of Cups energy and the Moon card, I do feel like a lot of that energy is flowing through this month as well. But there are going to be some kind of ups and downs in there somewhere. There's going to be where things might feel kind of emotional and whatever. And then things might feel really, really happy and exciting. It's that up and down kind of thing that I feel like you're going to go through this month a little bit. I always hate it when the readings kind of don't show everything coming through absolutely beautifully, but that's unrealistic. Not everybody's going to have a beautiful month all the time. So, you know, this is more of a realistic type of idea of what's going on for the month. But it definitely has some good things rolling here. Sorry, I'm about ready to sneeze. It definitely has some good things going. A lot of happiness, a lot of excitement. Possibly new creations or creativity ideas or a possibility during the month, or starting out something new. Exciting is definitely a possibility as well. So all of that resonates with the month there. So I really, you know, I think all in all, it will be a good month, but there will be this overshadowing of things that, you know, weren't going as well for you and that you had to kind of chuck to the curb and get it out of your life, you know, and say, no, this doesn't serve me right now, and get rid of it. So that's kind of the energy we got going there. Let's take a look at your romance card, see if there's anything specifically about your romantic life for the month that might come through for us here. And let us know what you might expect romantically. Take a look at what we got here. Oops. All right. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords. And then we have the King of Cups. All right. Well, romantically, I think you guys are going to have a pretty good month in that I don't necessarily think that your romantic partner is the one that's doing the deceit this month. For a few of you, that may be the person, but only a very small number of you. I feel like it'd be somebody else in your life that is causing that kind of pain and heartache and strife and whatnot. But as far as your significant other goes, if you have one, I believe you'll find new creative ways to, you know, feel good about each other because you are having ups and downs during the month. I feel like the person might give you some surprises or other things to try to help uplift you. That kind of energy. So that's what I'm getting there. If you're not in a relationship, this might be a good month for you to have at least met somebody that you might get into a relationship with in the future. Okay? This is a good month for seeing that and knowing that and dealing with that. Okay? All right, let's go on and we will look at your charms, your oracle spheres, and your angel numbers. All right, so let's go on to our charms. Ooh. And then we'll do our oracle spheres and our angel numbers. So let's see what we got here. Stay curious. I always like that. So no matter what, keep your curiosity going, keep exploring things, keep learning out new stuff, and so forth. We got the purple llama. I think you're going to feel a little bit like you kind of stand out this month a little bit. Like maybe you're not quite the same as everybody else, which is actually a good thing. But that can be scary when that happens, when we kind of stand out a little bit more than we expect to, when we're kind of not going with everybody else, not looking like everybody else, not doing everything that they do. Sometimes that can be kind of scary. But you are determined to go out on your own. You are determined to get past obstacles, do things this month that you want to do. And so that feeling of kind of being out there and being on display and so forth, I see that as, being part of this. That's just something. We've also got the parrot, which is a little bit more flamboyant, a little bit more, noticeable and so forth. We do have 3 letters, E, U, and O. I thought of Euro for some reason. So Europe or something to do with the Euro or money matters might be important for you this month if that resonates with you. Otherwise, they could be initials. They could spell out other words for you or other words that come to mind when you see them or think about them. We also have the fox. That's more of that cunning energy. That's more of somebody in your life kind of cutting through you, kind of using their cunning ability to either try to pull the wool over your eyes or to move you more towards their direction and what they want to see. There might be that kind of manipulation going on for you this month. You do have the love arrow, so I do feel like love for you this month should be a relatively good thing. We talked about that earlier. In here we've got you're protected, okay, and you have hope. So definitely know that you're protected during all of this chaos and there's different things going on, and that it's good to have hope, and that if you keep focusing on that, that will get you there. We do have the elephant. I love elephants. Elephants, they're smart. They are strong. They are very family and community oriented. And so whenever they show up in a reading like this, I feel like your family or things that revolve around your family and community are going to be kind of front and center, or you're going to pay attention to it more, or they might be a little threatened this month, and then you have to kind of come to the rescue, things like that. That's the kind of energy I get there. We do have the anchor. The anchor can mean 2 different things, and they're totally opposite of each other. One is that you're getting more stability, you're anchored in place, you're able to, you're not going to just go off adrift, and so forth. The other meaning could be that somebody is literally holding you down and holding you back, or some situation is holding you down and holding you back, and anchoring you to a spot and keeping you from going forward and moving forward. So I'm going to let you guys decide which direction that is working in your reading specifically, because it honestly could go either way. And so I'm going to let you go with what resonates with you on that. Okay. A family's love is forever, and that goes along with the elephant very much. So let your family help you, your community help you through any kind of problems and strife and other things that have been going on, even if there is one person that might be causing some issues. Really what I would like to think was with these issues is they're not ones that are beyond forgiveness. They're not ones that are beyond anything that might help you get through it. So whatever is happening here, pay attention to it with the idea in mind of possibly forgiving the person for doing it, or trying to understand their motives behind doing it, or to see how bad it really did hurt you, things like that, because I think that could be very important to you. You do have the star bunny and the salamander. The salamander is all about things that are really important, the fiery passions, the wand's energy, and all that that you have going on in your reading. And then the star bunny is that intuition, that's following wishes and dreams and hopes and all of that kind of stuff. And so that just shows that you should continue to follow your dreams this month. You should continue to keep doing those things, even with obstacles, even with people, even with you doing it might be the most scariest thing you've ever done. Okay, we do have 3 cards here. We have the 8 and 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Hearts, which is the 10 of Cups, which is almost like the Sun cards. So these cards really just show how just getting through and going ahead and going about your life and keep on the determined path, how that should give you some sort of rewards and benefits and ultimate happiness and good things by the end of the month. In that, I think just a job well done would be something you would feel really good about, or whatever, when that happens. But and to know that you went past all this other stuff and that you still accomplished things this month, that usually is a really big yay moment for us when we can do that. So we're just going to let that go like that, and we'll take a look at your Oracle spheres. We'll give you an opportunity to ask a yes or no type of question. Oh, my space is limited here. All right, you're going to ask a yes or no type of question, and you're going to pick a stand. We have silver, green, purple, and bronze today. You decide which one you'd like to get your answer on, and we will go out and get your answers. So number 1, gray, is a yes. Number 2, green, is a not sure. Number 3, purple, is a yes. And number 4, bronze, is a very likely. So we have a yes, a not sure, a yes, and a very likely. So there's your Oracle Sphere answers. Now let's go on to our angel numbers and give the angels an opportunity to direct you on to something specific they would like for you to look at or pay attention to for the month. Or you can use it as lucky numbers and so forth. We do have 5 different stands for you to choose from. You can pick more than one if you wish. We have blue, red, or kind of a plum color. We have gold, green, and silver. Okay? When you get your numbers, if you want to find out what they mean, you can type them into the internet. Say angel number, whatever it happens to be, and it'll give you a meaning behind that specific number. Or we have a couple of links in the description that will also lead you there. Alright, so let's take a look here. Number 1, blue, is 31. Number 2, plum, is 16. Number 3, gold, is 27. Whoops. It doesn't happen very often. Okay. Number 4, green, is 33. And number 5, silver, is 13. Lots of 3 energies. Okay. We have 31, 16, 27, 33, and 13. So there's your angel numbers for the month. Thank you so much for being part of our family. If you've not just subscribed to us on YouTube, we offer that opportunity for you to do that now. Also, to share the channel with your friends and family is very important. If you have not signed up for Patreon and would like to do so, there's a link in the description to do that for as little as $1 a month. And then you get exclusive videos every week over there, and then our monthly one as well. So we look forward to seeing you guys again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Pile 3. Welcome to your May of 2022 reading. I'm going to get my mouse to work here. You have the Carnellian stone that you chose. We'll stick that over here to the side. We've got your Tarot, Oracle, and Lenormand cards here to help us know what kinds of energies you're going to feel during the month, what kind of situations might crop up, some of the things you might be dealing with. We're going to use our mix emoji cards. I love these for the monthly readings because they give us a really good idea of what energies, what emotions you might be cycling into a lot of the months and having so forth. So we're going to be doing those. And then we also have a romance tarot here to maybe get some clarification of your romantic life and what might be going on with that this month. We also will do charms to help clarify things. And then we'll do your oracle spheres where you can think of a yes or no question, and angel numbers where angels have an opportunity to give you specific areas or things that they would like for you to pay attention to. All right, guys, so we got a lot to work on, so let's get started. All right, first of all, we do the mixed emojis, and the first one is patient. Okay. So be patient this month. It's something that I want you to do. Sorry, I'm trying to get the right resonance card here. And then nervous. Okay. So, you might have some stuff to be nervous about this month. We'll take a look at the cards and get an idea about that. And you may have trouble being patient. Rather than the card showing that you're going to be patient this month, I think you're going to have trouble being patient this month. And so it's more of be patient kind of energy. All right, let's take a look at your cards. Let's see what we got going on that might cause some of this going on here. All right, we got the King of Wands. We got the Seven of Swords. We got the King of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Wands. The Nine of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. The Chariot. And the Four of Swords. And then we have the Garden and the Gate, number 30, and we have the number 28, Man. Okay, wow. If you had thought about watching Pile 1 and you weren't sure, I would read that as well because there's a lot of some of the similar resonances in here to that. Okay, so you might go check that out as well if you felt like you wanted to do that. All right. I don't know how to, say all this, but basically, I believe you are working towards accomplishing some sort of goal this month, and that there keeps being obstacles thrown in your way, or things that irritate you and frustrate you, and you don't want clouding you. Okay, it's a distraction, and you don't like that idea. And I get the feeling that, with this Man card here, I feel like there's a possibility somebody will come into your life that will start showing you signs of deceit and dishonesty and maybe even, physical kind of things going on. Maybe they grab you really hard or whatever. Those are the kind of energies I'm feeling, is that there might be somebody that comes into your life that has that kind of energy, that authoritarian energy, that, I'm going to tell you what to do and you're going to listen, and that's just the way it is. And that would definitely frustrate you if somebody like that comes into your life and tries to tell you how to run it and what to do with it and tries to dictate things to you. That might be part of your frustration. That also might hinder some of the things that you want to get accomplished during the month, at least for a while. But the other two piles actually got determined as part of their emojis, and I almost feel like you should have as well. Excuse me, because that really resonates here in that I feel like win at all cost came to mind. Almost that, you are willing to take your ideas and kind of go out of the normal pathway to try to improve your chances, to try to make things better, to try to help you learn things quicker. You're willing to work on that. You want to try to get all the shortcuts you can because you want to shorten things up so that things will work more smoothly. And I believe that that's part of your frustration this month is that you're really going to be trying to do things your own way. You're really going to be trying to accomplish some things, actually get something done, finishing up projects, going on new job interviews or going out and getting new clients or other things. All of that kind of resonates in that I really feel like work is going to be an important factor for you this month, and you're going to spend a lot of time doing things for work. But I also feel like you're going to try really hard to be innovative, to do things differently, to shake things up so that you feel more comfortable at work. I feel like that's the energy you've got going on, and you might be blocked in that somewhat. That's another part of the frustration. You feel, okay, the energy I'm getting, the reason why this is coming through, because I feel like I'm kind of disjointed here, and I'm kind of, saying things off and on. Excuse me, I am so sorry about my cough here. I cannot seem to shake this cold. Okay, the energy I am getting, what's going on here, is that your surroundings are making you on edge. That you're trying to accomplish things, you're trying to get things done. You even, might be trying meditation and other things, but there's too much clutter. There's too much disorganization. There's too much around you to let you settle in and get to the things that you really need to do this month, okay, and that you really want to do, and that progress things. That's where the frustration comes in. You're going to feel very frustrated because, things aren't quite going the way you want. Things are out of place. You can't find, your lucky pen or, those kinds of things. There's, that's the kind of frustrations I feel like you're going to have throughout the month of just things aren't going the where you want them to and the way you want them to, and things are kind of in your way and you can't find the stuff that you want, and things are cluttered, and you might be being held back by somebody who's not letting you show your creativity and the things like that that you want to do, and so forth. That's where the be patient comes in, the patience card. I do feel like patience will really, really help you out this month. If you're patient with yourself and with others, I think you'll get a lot more accomplished, and be a lot happier during the month and have a lot more going your way. Because these other little frustrations are enough to take away any kind of patience that you might have, and you really need the patience to get through that and kind of get through those, okay? Once again, that resonated a little bit with pile 1, so I'll just mention that again in case you want to see both piles. Let's move on. Well, no, not yet. Sorry, guys. Losing track here. It's time to look at your romance cards to see what might be going on with you romantically this month. I haven't noticed anything major romantically for the month of May. You'd think, new romances and things might come up, but I hadn't really noticed that yet in the reading. We do have the Five of Cups here, so there might be a change coming in your romantic life. We have the High Priestess here. What else do we have? Okay, and then the Page of Swords. Okay. For some of you guys, you might have an upset or a change that happens in your romantic life. You might dump somebody and get somebody new, or if you don't already have somebody, maybe somebody will come into your life, or if you're with somebody, you might decide, you want to go on your own a little bit, and you kick them out or whatever of your life. So that's what's resonating. So if that's not resonating with you, maybe this isn't the right pile, but that's what's resonating romantically for you guys, is that there might be some sort of change happening in your love life. Either you'll get somebody to share things with and so forth, or you will get rid of some people and change up to somebody new, or that kind of energy, okay? So that's what's going on there. Now we can move on to our charms and see what other clarifiers and other things we can get for the month. So let's go look at that. All right, here we go. Let's get the charms here. Whoops. Okay. Well, we do have the luxury liner here. That usually means to me that your ship might be coming in, or that you'll be able to complete some projects and get the rewards from it. So that's where the patience might come from as well. We do have the hope charm as well, so having hope is always good. We have a K and I, so I thought of knight when I thought of that. That's almost like a knight coming to your rescue, or somebody coming into your life that has those kind of chivalrous qualities, and so forth. So that might resonate with you. Also, it spells ink, so writing or journaling or other things like that might be important for you this month as well. That's something for you to think about. It depends on how that resonates with you. We also have another letter here, an A. So those could be initials or words, or you might spell something out to you that you mean something. So we'll let you guys work on that. We do have the circle love. We've got the scorpion. Okay, I think there's going to be some hidden things this month that might come out that you might actually dig up or find out about. But I think you might be dealing with secrets or things that were hidden and need to be brought to the surface and so forth. I think that that's part of what's going on with you this month. It's part of what's happening here. I think there's things that you're not seeing on the surface, and once again, that's part of your frustration as well, because you have to go dig more to find out about things. All right, then we've got the Seven of Cups and the Bone. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, good energy in a lot of ways. Sometimes they show bad stuff in there too. So basically, I think you can attract anything you really want this month to you. So be careful how you think about things, because you could be drawing in negative items towards you rather than the positive ones that you would rather have. So be careful how you think about things, how you choose to express yourself and so forth, because you can kind of manifest things easily this month. All right, let's take a look at your oracle spheres. This is where you think of a yes or no question, and then you pick a stand and we go get your answers. So we have silver, blue, gold, and green. You decide which one you'd like to get your answer on, and we will go get your answers. Oops, we've already had one here. Okay. The first one is a not likely for silver. Blue is a very likely. Gold is a no. And green is a maybe. So we have a not likely, a very likely, a no, and a maybe. So there's your oracle sphere answers for today's reading. Now let's look at your angel numbers. All right, we have 5 different stands for you to choose from on that. You can pick one or more than one, or all 5, or however you like to do it. We have purple, green, silver, bronze, and plum red colors. So you pick your stand or stands, you get your angel numbers, you go out to the internet, you type in angel number blank, and whatever happens to be your number, and it will tell you what that specific number means, what resonates with that number, what that number's in charge of, that kind of thing. And that gives you an idea of maybe a message that the angels are trying to tell you, or something that they would like for you to focus on for the month, or that kind of thing. Also, some people like to use all 5 numbers as lucky numbers. So, whatever works good for you guys. So we'll let you do that. All right, number 1, purple, is 15. Number 2, green, is 46. Number 3, silver, is 28. Number 4, bronze, is 22. And then a 5 for the plum or the red color. All right. So we have 15, 46, 28, 22, and 5. So there's your Oracle Sphere answers for today. Thank you very much for being part of our community and letting us share this video with you. That means more than you'll ever know. If you get an opportunity to share the channel with your friends and family, not a whole, lot out there for them to look at. So if you get a chance to share it, we'd very much appreciate that. Also, if you want to sign up for Patreon, it's as little as $1 a month. We have a link in the description that can send you over there. We have Patreon exclusive videos that we do every week and monthly there, so that our Patreons get a little bit better value than the YouTube people. All right, guys, we look forward to seeing you again, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye.